Let's begin in mountain pose. Stand at the top of your mat, with your feet hip-width apart, toes pointing straight ahead. Press down evenly into both feet, gently engage your abs, and lengthen all the way up your spine and neck to the top of your head. Draw your shoulder blades towards each other, lengthen the back of your neck, and look straight ahead. Allow your arms to fall naturally by your sides, palms face inwards, fingers soft. Relax your jaw and the muscles in your face. Close your eyes. Bring your attention to your breath. Seal your lips and take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Feel the breath moving into your body and out of your body. Allow your belly and chest to expand and contract. Take one more deep breath in and out. Let your breath return to its natural rhythm and continue to breathe in and out through your nose throughout the sequence. Open your eyes. Let's warm up with some half sun salutations. Inhale, circle your arms out and up, look up, touch your palms together. Exhale, swan dive down with a flat back into forward fold. Bend your knees and bring your fingertips to the mat. Inhale, come halfway up with a flat back, hands can come to your shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, engage your abs, sweep your arms out and up, come up. Exhale, bring your hands back down by your sides. And again. Inhale, circle your arms out and up, look up, touch your palms together. Exhale, swan dive down with a flat back into forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up, hands can come to your shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, engage your abs, sweep your arms out and up, come up. Exhale, bring your hands back down by your sides. Moving on. Inhale, circle your arms out and up, look up, reach up. Exhale, swan dive down into forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up, draw your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, step one foot, then the other, back to plank, with your feet hip-width apart. Check that your shoulders are directly above your wrists. Separate your fingers and press evenly into your palms and the knuckles of each finger. Gently draw your triceps towards each other to activate the muscles that support your shoulder blades, very slightly rounding your upper back. Look down at the floor to flatten the back of your neck and release any tension in your jaw. Hold the pose for a few more breaths. Lift your right foot off the mat a few inches if you can. Lower your right foot and lift your left foot up. Bring your left foot back to the mat. Inhale, press the mat away from you. Exhale, drop to your knees, untuck your toes, point your elbows straight back to stabilize your shoulders and lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale, use your upper back muscles and not your hands to lift up into baby cobra. Exhale, draw your shoulders away from your ears. Press down into the tops of your feet and draw your abs back towards your spine to support your lower back. Keep the back of your neck long and check that you have almost no weight in your hands. Last breath in, lift a little higher. Exhale, lower back down to the mat and push your hips all the way back to your heels in Thunderbolt. You can put a bolster under your hips and a cushion under your knees if sitting like this is uncomfortable. Roll your shoulders up, back and down a few times and roll them forwards. Come back to all fours, separate your knees to hip-width apart and walk your hands to the top of your mat to set up for downward facing dog. Check that your hands are at least as wide as your shoulders. Separate your fingers and press your palms and knuckles evenly into the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your knees off the mat and raise your hips up to the sky. Keep your knees bent and drop your chest back towards your thighs. Straighten your arms, press into your thumbs and index fingers, and rotate your upper arms outward to feel a broadening across your upper back. Check that both knees point straight ahead and line your ears up with your biceps. Walk out your feet a few times to stretch the backs of your legs. And shake your head to release any tension in your neck and shoulders. Hold the pose for a few more breaths, continuing to build strength and stability in your shoulders. Can you lift your right hand off the mat? And your left hand? Come back to center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop back down into Thunderbolt to give your wrists a quick break. Interlace your fingers and circle your wrists to the right. Keep sitting up tall. And to the left. Come back to all fours. Walk your hands forward. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up into downward dog for 2 sets of spider planks. Move slowly with control. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring your knee to touch your nose, lift your hips up. Inhale, sweep your leg back up. Exhale, bring your knee to your right triceps. Inhale, sweep your leg back up. Exhale, bring your knee to your left triceps. Inhale, sweep your leg back up. And again, exhale, bring your knee to touch your nose, lift your hips up. Inhale, sweep your leg back up. Exhale, bring your knee to your right triceps. Inhale, sweep your leg back up. Exhale, bring your knee to your left triceps. Inhale, sweep your leg back up. Exhale, bring your right foot back to the mat for the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, bring your knee to touch your nose, lift your hips up. Inhale, sweep your leg back up. Exhale, bring your knee to your left triceps. Inhale, sweep your leg back up. Exhale, bring your knee to your right triceps. Inhale, sweep your leg back up. Exhale, bring your knee to touch your nose, lift your hips up. Inhale, sweep your leg back up. Exhale, bring your knee to your left triceps. Inhale, sweep your leg back up. Exhale, bring your knee to your right triceps. Inhale, sweep your leg back up. Exhale, bring your left foot back to the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop down in between your feet in hero pose for a shoulder and chest stretch. You can put a block between your feet if you find this position uncomfortable, or bring your feet out in front of you with your knees bent and your feet flat on the mat in hammock pose. Place your hands on the mat behind you, fingertips face forwards. Lift your chest, externally rotate your shoulders and draw your shoulder blades towards each other. Keep lifting your chest and drawing your shoulders back to feel the stretch in your chest and the fronts of your shoulders. Don't forget to breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release the pose, and come back to all fours. Walk your hands forward, tuck your toes, and lift your hips up into downward dog for our final shoulder strengthening sequence. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, drop to your knees, point your elbows straight back and lower halfway down to the mat. Inhale, lift up into Cobra. Exhale, roll over your toes into downward dog. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, drop to your knees, hug your elbows in close and lower halfway down. Inhale, lift up into Cobra. Exhale, roll over your toes into downward dog. 2 more times with straight legs if you can. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, rock forward and lower halfway down. Inhale, turn your feet over one at a time and come through into upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over your toes into downward dog. Last time. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, rock forward and lower halfway down. Inhale, come through to upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over your toes into downward dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop down onto all fours. Untuck your toes and push your hips all the way back towards your heels in child's pose. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat to stretch your left shoulder. And walk your hands over to the left side of your mat to stretch your right shoulder. Come back to center and push back up to all fours. Sweep both feet to the right, sit back and bring yourself to the middle of your mat with your feet hip-width apart. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, lower your upper body slowly down to the mat. And hug your knees into your chest. Rock gently from side to side to massage your lower back. Release your arms and legs and lie back in final resting pose. Let your feet come as wide as the mat and fall open. Relax your hands, palms facing up. Shoulder blades rest evenly on the ground. Close your eyes. We'll finish with a short body scan meditation. Bring your attention to your toes, to the balls of your feet, to your arches, heels, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, hips, abs, lower back, upper back, chest, collarbones, shoulders, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers, neck, jaw, tongue, cheeks, and eyes. Become aware of your whole body and of your breath moving in and out. When you are ready, roll onto one side and gently bring yourself up to sitting. Now you can move back into your day.